Hi, my name's Serena and welcome back to my channel where I explain current political issues in under 10 minutes. I would be the worst politico in the world if I didn't use this week's video to talk about the biggest question on everyone's mind. What happens now that a post-Brexit agreement has been reached? So, although the UK ceased to be an EU member earlier this year, it entered something called the transition period. And this is where everything remained pretty much the same, like the UK was still a member of the EU, to allow for negotiations on a new trade agreement to take place and flesh out any changes. Now, on the 1st of January, things will officially start to look very different, and I'm going to talk about some of the big changes that we should expect to see. Firstly, free movement between the UK and the EU will end. This will mean that UK citizens will no longer have automatic freedom to live and work in the EU and will instead have to apply for visas for longer term stays. The same applies for EU citizens coming into the UK. There will also be more border checks on goods and people due to the UK leaving the EU's free travel area, and because of this, passports will need to be stamped once again when we visit EU countries. Free trade between the UK and the EU will still continue, so prices shouldn't rise too much, but will still likely rise somewhat due to the border checks being imposed on goods moving between the UK and the EU, and changes on, say, different standards for goods and food and labelling. Mutual recognition of professional service qualifications between the UK and the EU will end. So this will make it difficult for UK workers to work abroad, and they may need to take additional qualifications to do so, as their UK ones may not be recognised in EU countries anymore. The European Court of Justice will play no role in upholding law in the UK. This will come as a relief and a victory to many Brexiteers, as the ECJ's input is a crucial reason why the UK voted to leave the EU, as explained in my previous video on why the UK left the EU. The UK will also lose automatic access to EU criminal databases, making it harder for the UK and the EU to cooperate on issues of national security. However, the current framework agreed does provide for some cooperation on this, which I'm sure will be fleshed out in later years, as it's in both the UK and the EU's interest to continue to work together closely to tackle criminal and terrorist activity. The European-wide Erasmus scheme, which allowed for educational exchanges between the UK and European schools and universities, will no longer operate in the UK. The government has vowed to replace this with a new scheme named after computing pioneer Alan Turing that will operate similar to Erasmus but will operate around the world and not just in EU countries. And I guess we'll have to see how this is going to be fleshed out. I hope that this helped to clarify some of the changes we expect to see now that the UK has officially got Brexit done. There are many more, of course, but I picked out the main ones, so I'll provide some links below for people who want to know more and get a fuller picture of what's to happen now we're officially no longer in the EU and bound to follow its rules. Thank you for listening, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to hear more.